I, Payal Dasgupta, Assistant Professor, Royal School of Pharmacy, take this opportunity to extend my warm welcome to this August gathering. Here we are today for the celebration of National Pharmacy Education Day, Pharma Anveshan 2024, organized by Royal School of Pharmacy, the Assam Royal Global University. The National Pharmacy Education Day is being celebrated to recognize the contribution of Professor Mahadeva Lal Shroff for establishing the pharmacy education in India on his birth anniversary. So, without any further delay, let's start with the session. I would now like to request Dean of Royal School of Pharmacy, Professor Dr. L.K. Nath Sir, to kindly deliver his welcome address. Sir.
A very good morning to all of you. Today we have assembled here to celebrate the National Pharmacy Education Day. That is the day before 122 years, Professor Mahadeva Lal Shroff, who is called the architect of the pharmacy education in India, have been born, and we are recognizing him by celebrating this particular day. To these celebrations, I welcome Professor Hemanta Kumar Sharma, Member, Pharmacy Council of India. His affiliation is the Professor, Department of Pharmaceutical Science, Dibrugarh University. Next, Madam Sukriti Das. She had been serving at Pharmacy Institution of Guwahati Medical College, retired as Vice Principal and working as now Member, Pharmacy Council of India. They will be our speakers today. Along with them, I welcome all the faculty members of the Royal School of Pharmacy and the students. This day, 6 March, was the birthday of, as I told, the Professor M.L. Shroff. First, he has started the pharmacy profession in India. Basically, he was engineering from abroad, but later on he had the degree of microbiology and pharmaceutical chemistry, masters in pharmaceutical chemistry, and he started these professions in 1932 as a subject as pharmaceutical chemistry in Banaras Hindu University. And later on, he established that, or he upgraded that department to Department of Pharmaceutical Science, Banaras Hindu University in 1937. He is the man who promulgated every pharmacy activities in India. He is the founder of IPCA, that is Indian Pharmaceutical Congress Association in 1947. He is the builder of or maker of Pharmacy Act 1948, Drug Act 1940, and he was the founder of Drug Technical Advisory Board. He was the first member from India is a drug committee in India. Like that, he was a versatile man, and then his first institutions, as I told you, he developed is in Benares Hindu University. Second, he developed the pharmacy department in BIT Pilani. And third, it was in 1940 or 46. And third institutions he developed in India is the Sagar University, Department of Pharmaceutical Science, Sagar University in 1956. Like that, he has contributed to the pharmacy education in India at such extent, then we cannot make them marginalized. And then today also we read his books. He has got a lot of books, starting from the history of pharmacy to the professional pharmacy, pharmaceutical chemistry. So many books were the textbook of pharmacy in one time, but nowadays they have been replaced by some modern books. Now, this particular day, 6 March was celebrated in first by PCI in 2023. Yeah. Under his patronage has celebrated the Professor M.L.'s 221st birth anniversary as Pharma Anveshan at New Delhi. This year, the PCI is giving this opportunity to institutions to celebrate the event. This is the second year. The purpose of this celebration is to provide pharmacy professions with an opportunity and to discuss the NEP 2020 and its implementations to bridge the gap between the industry and academia in the existing pharmacy curriculum. These are objectives. Now, this NEP 2020 envisages that the curriculum and pedagogy of the institutions must develop among the students a deep sense of respect towards the fundamental duties and constitutional values bonding with our country, and as a conscious awareness of our role and responsibilities in a changing world. The vision of the policy is to instill among the learner a deep-rooted pride in bringing Indian not only in thought but also in spirit, intellect and deeds, as well as to develop knowledge, skill, value and delivery the duties that support commitment to human rights, sustainable development and living and global well-being, thereby reflecting truly a global citizens. I thank the organizers of our school, those faculty members who have taken initiatives to organize this first time by the institutions in India this year, and I hope these discussions of this particular event will go ahead to such extent that our students will learn about the value of education according to the NEP 2020, along with the development of the pharmaceutical science in India, remembering our father of pharmacy, Professor M.L. Shroff. With this, I conclude here. I welcome you once again and thank you, all of you.
A beautiful landscape picture.
Thank you very much. the anchor of today's program. I forgot your name, please. Payal. Okay. So, good morning to all of you, all the respected faculties, whom almost I know personally, and my dear students, and all the other staff, if present. I am truly honored today to stand before you on this special occasion. You have given my introduction, but one thing I would like to add to that after my retirement, I am still working as a professor in the NITES Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, founded by Namecare Group of Institution, which is situated in Mirza. So I'm still working, and I wish I would work for many more years, because I have a passion for education and to be with students all the time. Thank you. So, as we gather here today to discuss the topic of utmost importance, the industry-academia partnership for implementation of national education policy. This is the theme which has been selected for second Pharma Anveshan 2024. Yes, last time, as Nath sir has told, it was the first program which was conducted in New Delhi itself, solely at New Delhi. But now, to encourage the, interaction between industry and academia, Pharmacy Council of India has proposed to celebrate this program in all the pharmacy institutions and bring together the faculty or academic persons from academia and also from industry, so that we can move forward in our profession in collaboration. So, as I could think of, this is not just a celebration, but a dedication to our future. We should be looking forward. It is not just that we celebrate this today and forget. This is the beginning for future of our profession, for well-being of our society. Now, before starting today's discussion, I was thinking that you should have some idea about the work or the contribution of Dr. M.L. Shroff to our profession, but it was dealt at length by Nath sir, so it is not just necessary to repeat the same. So we are celebrating this day, 6 March, to remember the father of pharmacy profession in India, that is M.L. Shroff, for his contribution towards pharmacy education. We should really appreciate his relentless services to the nation, and he was now it is we that we have to fulfill his dream by contributing to the health and well-being of our public or nation by realizing the theme. Now let us turn our attention to the main theme of today, the industry-academia partnership in the context of National Pharmacy Education Policy. The National Pharmacy Education Policy, in short NEP 2020, is a visionary document that aims to transform the education landscape of our country. It lays a roadmap for holistic as well as multidisciplinary education, fostering critical thinking and nurturing innovation. These two principles are particularly relevant to pharmacy profession as well. So in the light of NEP 2020, the collaboration between industry and academia becomes not just beneficial but imperative. The symbiotic relationship between these two pillars of education is essential for creating a dynamic and responsive learning ecosystem that will meet the evolving needs of our pharmacy education. Firstly, let us explore the role of academia. Our educational institutions are, we can say, crucibles where the knowledge is forged and future pharmacists are molded. It is our responsibility to not only impart theoretical knowledge but also to instill practical skills and a spirit of inquiry. Why this is happening, how this is happening, you should know, you should be very inquisitive. The national education policy encourages a more flexible and interconnected approach to learning, promoting interdisciplinary studies and fostering research-oriented mindset among the students. So to implement these ideals effectively, academia must adapt its curriculum, teaching methodologies and assessment practices. The focus should be on providing students with the real world exposure, not the teaching in just a closed room. Encouraging industry internships and fostering collaborations with research organizations. This will ensure that our pharmacy professionals are not only well-versed in theoretical aspect of pharmacy, but are also equipped with practical skills and adaptability required by the dynamic pharmaceutical landscape. Our pharmaceutical field is changing very fast. The changes are very dynamic. So this should be taken into consideration. Now, if you think currently, say, the required skills of industries, are they guaranteed by our theoretical training or whatever practical training we give to the students? Can the final year students, after passing, immediately operate a tablet punching machine in the industry or a factory? No. This is the lacuna of our curriculum. So it is the need of the hour to frame industry-oriented and skill-based curriculum, which is necessary to create bright future for students. And this will be materialized by Pharmacy Council of India very soon. In taking in consideration NEP 2020, the new curriculum is in pipeline, which is framed by the expert members of Pharmacy Council of India, which will be implemented soon to suit the new generation pharmacy professionals for industry requirement. So the wheels have started rolling already, and the time is there to implement the new curriculum, which will make the students skill-based. Of course, there will be a lot of responsibility on the shoulders of faculty, and I am sure we as pharmacy faculty in the pharmaceutical profession we will leave no stone unturned for realization of this theme. Now let's shift our focus to the industry's role in this partnership with academia. The pharmaceutical industry is not just a consumer of skilled professional, but it is a key stakeholder in shaping the future of pharmacy profession. Industry-academia collaboration is a powerful catalyst for innovation, research, and development. The industry brings real-world challenges, technological advancements, and market dynamics that academia alone may struggle to replicate. For this partnership to thrive, the industries, I don't know whether there is any industry professional working in industry who has been invited today. It would have been great if some professionals from industry were present to exchange their views as well. So for this partnership to thrive, industries need to actively engage with academic institutions. Active engagement is quite essential. This could involve how they can engage themselves actively. This will involve offering industry experts as guest lecturers in the institutions, supporting the research projects, providing funding for the infrastructure, and facilitating internship programs. By doing so, the industry not only will contribute to the development of skilled workforce, but will also ensure that academic curricula remain relevant and responsive to the changing needs of pharmaceutical sector. Moreover, industry can play a pivotal role in bridging the gap between academia and practical application. Collaboration can extend to the establishment of research and development centers within the industry premises itself, where academia and industry professionals can work hand in hand to address the contemporary challenges in drug discovery, in manufacturing, and healthcare delivery. So, in keeping tune with NEP 2020, PCI in its new curriculum has taken into consideration multiple exit and entry for any course. No year of student will be wasted if he breaks the course in between. More focus will be given on practical and application knowledge. Curriculum will be available in all regional languages, which is mentioned in NEP 2020 as well, so that the understanding among the students is very easy. So keeping in tune with this NEP, PCI, as I already told you, has framed the curriculum, which will be implemented soon by your as well as the institutions all over India, and we can hope a great change in the skill development of the students. Skill and practical knowledge will be provided very soon. Whatever, it is not that the students are not learning today, but we have to think about future needs, and to meet with the future needs, the correspondingly there is change. There should be time to time change in the curriculum, which is done by PCI, and I am with Dr. Hemanta Sharma sir. We both are the members of Pharmacy Council of India, and particularly Hemanta Sharma sir is also contributing to the framing of new syllabus or curriculum for the pharmacy courses. So also there are minimum requirements for teachers in pipeline that will also be notified soon, so that the faculty selected are all the experts in the field of pharmacy. So in conclusion, I would say that the industry academia partnership is just not a concept. Without creating industry academia interface, the pharma education can't bring the desired change as well as the results. So it is the call to action. As we celebrate Pharmacy Education Day today, let us pledge to actively contribute to the realization of goals. Only PCI or only the university or only the institution will not be able to realize the goals. You have to join, all of us, industry, academia, government, PCI, UGC, all will have to join hands, and by moving forward hand in hand only, the industry and academia can create synergistic relationship that will propel our education system to new heights, producing graduates who are not just knowledgeable, but also they are adaptable, innovative, and capable of driving for positive change in the pharmaceutical landscape. So this much was what I wanted to share with you all. Thank you all for your attention, and let us not stop today. Let us embark this journey from today onwards for days coming forward for us, or for throughout the future of our profession. As far as we can, let us all contribute for the realization of goals of NEP as well as National Pharmacy Education Day 24. Thank you everybody.
And extend my greetings to Professor Dr. Hemanta Kumar Sharma sir, a well-acclaimed pharmacist, over 25 years of research and teaching experience. Sir is a former professor of pharmaceutics at Dibrugarh University. He has 5 granted patents and 1 published patent to his credit. He earned his degree in Bachelor of Pharmacy from Dibrugarh University, Masters of Pharmacy from Jadavpur University, and Doctor of Philosophy from Dibrugarh University. Till now, 10 doctoral scholars have worked under his supervision, 4 of which have already been awarded their doctoral degree. He is also a member of Central Council, Pharmacy Council of India. Now, may I request Professor Dr. Hemanta Kumar Sharma sir to come to the dais and address the August gathering. Sir.
So very good morning to all of you. So don't worry, this will be not one formal lecture. This one be just will exchange our views, or just I will highlight the theme or the philosophy of the theme. I will just you try to explain that one. So respected dignitaries on dais and respected faculty members. So Nath sir is busy, that is why he left. So I convey my regards to respected Nath sir also. And thank you, the organizer, for giving me an opportunity to exchange my views with the budding pharmacists of this region. So anyway, so it's hot probably towards the last side. So please be comfortable. So why don't you try to develop one device or one formulation which will make you cool when air conditioner is not there. So that is one innovative idea. So you are feeling hot, you are doing these things, you are spending your energy. Now when we say that leveraging means getting maximum out of the thing, it is not like that toothpaste, we use toothpaste. So what we do, every morning we take it and on the last day we try to squeeze it. We try to squeeze it to the last, you suppose, it is practical. Means we are trying to get the maximum out of that. So when we all use mobile phones, suppose some hanging problem, some network issue is there, what we do? Do we immediately take that one to the one mobile repair shop? No. First what we do, we try to solve it ourselves. Setting, changing or updating or your antivirus software, this and that. So we first try to solve it. Then if we cannot do it, then we go to. Now if suppose pharmacy students are given an opportunity or one training on mobile repairing, or one suppose say computer system, your hardware repairing or software you suppose repairing, you training, then what will happen? In production unit, when capsule production is going on, some technical problem is there, that that pharmaceutical scientist or chemist, he can solve the problem himself. But now if we see the syllabus, existing syllabus, what is there? Indian Patent Act is there in syllabus. So what we do? We read Indian Patent Act, this and that, your objectives, definition, your offences and penalties, provision, different forms. Is there anything in syllabus how to draft a patent? Is it there? It is not there. But which one is important? Act is important or drafting a patent is important? Drafting of patent is important. Act you can use, suppose if you Google it, you can download the act and you can read and you can understand. But how to draft a patent? It requires skill. It requires skill, it requires good vocabulary, your capacity to explain the technological terms, capacity to point out the significant your issues that can be claimed. What can be claimed for a patent, that to identify, it requires skill. So one student, one PG student from Tezpur University, once he rang me up. He was known to me and he was asking that I am one your MTech student in electronics. So I have been given one project to complete it within my coursework. So what to do? What you are selecting? So he was telling this and that. No. Why don't you try to develop one device which will help to identify the presence of egg in bakery biscuit? Now you see, what is that problem? Bakery biscuit, everybody we take, even children also they take. But it is not a case of your vegetarian or non-vegetarian. Not from that point of view, but important point is that if egg is present in biscuit, if we keep it for longer period of time, egg being one protein is a good nutrient for microorganism, can you suppose deteriorate the biscuit. And that infected biscuit, one suppose 5-year-old child or 2-year-old child if it takes, then what will happen? There will be infection. And why they are doing that? They are doing that because egg, albumin, one good emulsifying agent, it will make the biscuit soft, it will be sold in the market, and that, from that that bakery will earn money. He accepted that and he developed that device. The concept is that at higher temperature, if we expose protein, it will get suppose your denaturation will be there, and only hydrogen and sulfur will be there maximum. So detection of hydrogen and sulfur will indicate presence of egg. So what is there? Nowadays sensors are there. So many sensors are, different types of sensors are there. So he has fixed those sensors and device, you suppose the prototype your device already he has designed and applied for patent, and he got gold medalist. Gold medal is nothing, but once that device comes to the market, that will be in our pocket, just like your pH meter, pen type pH meter, your oxygen, these are your sensor based things. So when we study or when you are during your course, you try to think about those problems. Take one small problem. Don't always run after nanotechnology. Because if you run after nanotechnology, you will be confused. Because your product will never come to the market. Why? So many research, so many things are going on, but only 0.1% your nanopharmaceuticals are only your external. These are your only, because nanotoxicity is one serious issue. And that was actually started when USA has asked the pharmaceutical industries to concentrate on nanotechnology based formulation, and USA government is ready to fund it. To get the fund, those your pharmaceutical industries, they concentrated on your nanopharmaceuticals, and that way actually we follow what others are doing. It is glamorous only. So that is why what you do, you try to use the theoretical knowledge from the syllabus. Think of your own. Don't think one big problem. Think one small problem which can solve one major problem. So if you suppose the student what he has developed, it is a small, it is not your suppose one big device, but it will help to control specific infections, Shigella infection, Salmonella infection, and your one generation will be safe because one device. So that is why what you do, you try to see what industries are doing. Our lacuna in syllabus, it is there because we have one syllabus, HPLC experiment in PG syllabus, this your experiment in syllabus, but after qualifying B.Pharm or diploma in pharmacy, every student will say, if they work in hospital, that what they have studied, there is no matching. I hope you agree, those who have already qualified, what they have studied in the syllabus, it doesn't match with the working environment. And this indicates that there is a big gap between the syllabus and between the actual your working environment. So that is why what we should do is that as a student, your speech basically to the students only, because we are already in degenerating stage. We can show you the path, but you will only work. And from this point, if you think in that way, so you can utilize the theoretical knowledge to the. Now, one term we have, that is your ligometry. Do you know that what is ligometry? probably most of you have not heard what is lygometry. Lygometry is that quantification of what I don't know. Huh? What I don't know. So actual what I don't know, that has come from Socrates. Socrates, you know, he was one great Greek philosopher, and he was loved by people. Whenever he delivers a speech, august the gathering, and king was offended. King was saying, I am the king, I should be appreciated by the people of the country, but instead this your simple person, the person who used to walk on barefoot, Socrates, he is much appreciated. He summoned Socrates, and in the court he was asked, I am the king, and you are a civilian. How comes you know that you know more than me? Because people used to say that Socrates knows many more things. He knows more than king. Then Socrates answered very politely, King, you know many more things. You have traveled in different places. You know many more things. But I know one thing more than you. What is that? I know nothing. That I know nothing, I know more than you, and that is the difference between the Socrates and king. And from there this has developed that how much I don't know, if I can quantify and if I can identify, then I can find out the solution to each problem. What I don't know. And that quantification of lack of knowledge is lygometry. So that is why I try to identify what is there in syllabus, from book, from article. You can memorize, you can write in examination, is nothing. Getting marks in examination is nothing. But after that, what you will contribute to the society, what contribution will be there in your pharmaceutical field, whatever you will be contributing in pharmaceutical field, definitely society will get the benefit. And we all have a purpose of our life. We have come to this earth to give something to the society. Directly, or we cannot be Thomas Alva Edison. We cannot be Albert Einstein. But at least we can help one blind person to cross the road. That is also one contribution. So don't just make one scale that how much he has contributed. That you suppose quantity is not very important, but how it is going to affect, that is important. Who are going to be benefited. So anyway, so your teachers might be telling all these things. So I am not going for anything, but thing is that you have that energy, you can do it, but thing is that someone should be there to point out, to show about your energy, just like your Jambavanto, you're telling Hanuman that you have that energy and you can cross the sea. That someone should be there. So that is what we are trying during our service life. Probably Devarupa also, sir is telling the same thing in the class also, in the meeting also. It's almost like same, because it is in our blood. Always, if you do something, if my speech can motivate you, if you think in a different way from tomorrow, then that will be the success of this organization, or your ceremony or celebration. That is the thing. And that is why we gather, we attend meetings, that something we will get. And from tomorrow we will try to think in a different way. And ultimately after a few years you will be contributing something. So with this, once again I thank you all of you, and hope all the students will get benefit, and you feel free to discuss anything with me. at any time through your teacher, through email, through WhatsApp, anything I will be there. Wish all of you a very bright future. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Very warm good morning to respected judges, teachers, seniors, and everyone present here. This is me, Akansha Deka from B Farm 2nd Sem. The Pharmacy Council of India decided to recognize the contribution of Professor Mahadeva Lal Shroff Sir for the contribution of him in the field of pharmacy by establishing the pharmacy education in India, and his birth anniversary is celebrated as the National Pharmacy Educational Day. So today our theme is leveraging synergism, industry-academia partnership for the implementation of national educational policy. In national educational policy, it is important to highlight the collaboration of the industry and academia as it bridges the gap between the theoretical knowledge and the practical skills. And a symbiotic relationship between both the sectors can be seen, as it's important to build a strong partnership which enhances the educational practices as well as for the successful implementation of the national educational policy. Leveraging synergism can simply refer to the combined efforts and collaboration of different entities to achieve a common goal. It together binds up the ideas, knowledge, resources all together to enhance the educational practices, as well as the most important thing is to guide the students for the upcoming challenges they will face in their career line. This partnership has a lot of benefits. It helps the students to gain practical skills and experiences. Also, it promotes innovation and researches. The industries come up with their problems to the academia to solve it, by which both the sectors are equally benefited. So why is this partnership so crucial in the field of pharmacy? So in our pharmacy field, we all know both the sectors, industry and academia, plays a very strong place in our educational line. So this partnership comes up with the positive transformation in the way we educate our future pharmacists. The students, by closely working with the industry professionals, can get a lot of idea about the upcoming technologies, advancements and projects in this field. And this exposure helps the students to gain confidence and tackle the challenges they will face in the upcoming in their upcoming career life. This partnership also helps in the pharmacy curriculum. Like the industry comes up with real-life projects, workshops, case studies, etc., from which the students get a hand-on experiences, which helps the pharmacy curriculum to be up-to-date, as well as we also can meet the needs of the evolving professional course. Also, now we can also talk about the role of government in this partnership. The government comes up with a lot of policies which supports and helps this collaboration by raising funds and supporting the educational institution. The government can build up research centers, labs, can come up with internship events and workshops, from which the students get a good opportunity to show their talent and also to know about the industry background. And with this, we also get a chance that the pharmacy education aligns with the industry, from which we get the best and skilled professionals who will effectively, cooperatively work for the healthcare sector as a pharmacist. With this, I'd like to conclude that leveraging synergism, industry-academia partnership for the implementation of national education policy is a very important thing we all need to focus. And along with the help and support of the government, I hope we all together can form a thriving ecosystem of collaboration to nurture the future generation of pharmacy. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning to everyone, respected judges, teachers, seniors, and all my dear friends. My name is Sharmishta Dasgupta. I am from B Farm 4th Sem. So today we are here to celebrate the National Pharmacy Education Day, and the Pharmacy Council of India has announced this day as Pharma Anveshan to celebrate the birth anniversary of Professor Mahadeva Lal Shroff, who is also known as the father of Indian pharmaceutical education. Today's theme is leveraging synergism, Industry-Academia Partnership for the Implementation of National Education Policy. This theme is mainly designed to bridge the gap between industry and academia with the existing pharmacy course curriculum. The collaboration between industry and academia plays a pivotal role in achieving the skill-based learning and preparing the students for the evolving demands of the workforce. Industry-academia partnership can help in the research and innovation, which is one of the key focus of the national education policy. This partnership can also help in development of skill-based learning and flexible curriculum, which is another aspect of the national education policy. Industry-academia partnership also help in integration of technology in education, which is also advocated by the national education policy. Industry-academia collaboration is highlighted as a catalyst for an educational revolution in India, emphasizing the educational institutions to adopt a synergistic model to drive significant change in the educational landscape. Outcome-based education is a system that focuses on aligning educational outcomes with industrial needs, emphasizing the skill-based learning and ensuring students acquire relevant skills and be prepared for the real-world challenges. By fostering industry-academia collaborations, by fostering stronger industry-academia collaborations, institutions can provide graduates who are better prepared for the real-world challenges and can contribute meaningfully to the industry. Leveraging synergy between industry and academia is essential for the implementation of the national education policy. Fostering stronger collaboration between industry and academia is essential for a dynamic educational ecosystem. This partnership not only benefits students but also drives economic growth, critical thinking, skill-based learning, and overall progress of the educational system. Lastly, I want to conclude by saying that experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is just an intellectual play. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Now we have a Bhashwati Borua, B Pharmacy, 6th semester.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I, Bhashwati Borua, from B Pharmacy 6th semester, stand before you to talk on the topic of leveraging synergism, industry-academia partnership for the implementation of national education policy. Synergism is what happens when 1 + 1 is not equal to 2, but 10 or thousands or hundreds even. In our country, we are the largest provider of vaccines, the third largest provider of medicines, and the largest provider of generic medicines globally. But yet, we face a challenge where the industry is growing so rapidly, the level of education a pharmacy students receive is not up to the level where they are industry ready when they pass out with their degrees in hand. It's undeniable that pharmacy is an integral part of the healthcare system. But with the increasing demands of the industry, it's our responsibility to periodically change and revise the curriculum of our curriculum framework of our academic programs to make sure that we are able to provide the necessary education that is required for the pharmacy student to be employed as soon as they pass out from the programs. We face a lot of problems in our educations. For example, there are various barriers between the industry and the academia, such as lack of awareness, lack of incentives, lack of policies, lack of implementation and responsibilities to support and encourage the collaborations between the industry and the academia. PCI, or the Pharmacy Council of India, have been responsible for the implementation of informed syllabus and ordinance to make sure that the pharmacy curriculum is the same throughout the whole country. But it has failed to mention that we have not had a change in the syllabus for a long time. There has been a minimum of a 10-year gap between the changes in our curriculums, in our books. This has led to, as we can understand, the 10-year gap is a very long time. In this 10-year gap, we have developed so much technologically. We have phones in our hands. Like every citizen has a phone in their hand. Every person is in the industries are working with AIs, new technologies, new analytical sophisticated methods. And these methods are not reflected in our books. It's not reflected in our curriculum. Thus, we need to change. We also face a major problem where the research and development is much lesser focused in our universities. There are less fundings for it. And we know that as a pharmacist, drug discovery process is something that is very costly. And it's not something that one academic person will be able to afford for it. So the collaboration between the industry and the academics is necessary for more drug discovery, more drug development, and increase of the betterment of the world. As we go on, there's another very important problem that happens in India is that there's a lag in the communication skills and the comprehension skills of students. Like most of the country in most of the parts of the country, the students are learning in their local languages and are not very well versed in English. And this is very much a problem because English has become the medium of instructions. So to bridge this gap, NEP 2020 has asked all the institutions and courses to provide curriculums in the local languages and instructions as well. NEP 2020 states that a university will mean a higher education platform which will provide not only undergraduate and postgraduate courses with high quality teaching, research and collaborations. So to make sure that we achieve that goal, we need to have better research laboratories in our institutes, more internship programs in our institutes, more hands-on training, more industry visits, so as that the student is not only theoretically sound, but also ready for the industries and have a bright and successful future ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Next we have B Pharmacy 8th semester, Shruti Shivam.
So very good morning to one and all present over here, respected judges, teachers and my dear audience. I am Shruti Shivam from 8th semester B Pharmacy. So by now we all know why we have gathered here today. So we are here to celebrate the National Pharmacy Education Day. So Pharmacy Council of India have recognized 6th of March as to celebrate this day, and there is a special reason behind it. So by now we know that today is also the birth anniversary of Professor M.L. Shroff sir. So I take this opportunity to introduce him again today. So he was the first Vice President of Pharmacy Council of India. He was also the founder of Indian Pharmaceutical Congress Association, and he is also known as the father of Indian pharmacy education. So I'll not be wrong if I say that he is the reason behind today we stand as a department, and today we stand here as an aspiring pharmacist. So because he have introduced or established the bachelor's and master's degree in pharmaceutical science field. So talking about this year's theme for this day is all about the collaboration between the industry and academia for the implementation of New Education Policy 2020. Talking about the New Education Policy, so the government of India took 34 years to upgrade their education system or education policy. So it was a long overdue itself. It came up with lot of reforms, like it came up with the new process for the recruiting teachers in colleges, to the new changes in the curriculum of the UG and PG courses. But talking about today's age and era where the development is taking in a different speed, so I believe the young minds should be trained and developed using practical skill rather than sticking into the bookish knowledge. So I would like to give a compelling thought of mine regarding this collaboration. So the other day, Prithviraj sir came to a class and emphasized this issue. So I would like to say that in our pharmacy course, we have a subject called as industrial pharmacy. So we are asked to follow a very famous book for it, that is none other than Lachman and Lieberman by Lachman and Lieberman, which is titled as The Theory and Practice of Industrial Pharmacy. So the latest edition of this book was published back in 2013, and today is 2024, and there is a 10 years gap in between. And I believe, I might not be wrong if I say that in this gap, we as a human have developed in various ways. Like there are different instruments that we came up with. There are AI-based instruments we came up with. Like in this era, we have open AI source, like ChatGPT, and I believe industry people are the only people who get direct exposure to the new instruments. And by collaborating this industry and academia, we can diminish this gap between theory and practical the students we face. So I also believe the collaboration should not be limited only with the 150 hours internship that we have in our course. It should also include various training programs. It should include scholarship. Scholarship based on the trainings. It should include workshops, and it should also include training, like skill development trainings, not only for the students but also for the teachers. And research collaboration should be introduced in the course, and where the students from the colleges can go to the industry and conduct their research works. And by this, I think the gap between this theory and practical can be diminished, and various challenges like economic challenges, research challenges, and also unemployment challenges can be diminished. So I conclude my elocution here. Thank you so much.
We have Ananya Gogoi, B Pharmacy, 8th semester.
Together, we are stronger, our voices louder, and the action of our synergy more powerful. Good morning, one and all present here, esteemed judges, faculties, and my dear friends. I am Ananya Gogoi, a student of B Pharmacy 8th semester, and today I shall be speaking on leveraging synergism, industry-academia partnership for the implementation of the national educational policy. So now first of all, let us know what exactly leveraging synergism is. So leveraging synergism involves combining of two elements in a way that enhances their effectiveness beyond what they could have individually achieved. So it is basically about maximizing the benefits that arises as a result of their interaction. For example, we have aspirin. So we all know that we use aspirin to relieve pain. But when aspirin is combined with caffeine, its effectiveness enhances, which is an example of a synergistic effect. So now about the National Educational Policy. So the National Educational Policy 2020 envisions an education system which is rooted in the Indian ethos, which involves transferring India into a more equitable and more vibrant educational system and educational society by providing quality education to all, and thereby making India a global knowledge superpower. So now the question is, why is leveraging synergism, or why is the collaboration between the industry and academia is so important? So we have various points for that, but the first I want to say is about the commercialization of research. So we all know that the universities provides research which can be commercialized by applying for patents, or by developing startups, or you can say by licensing arguments. We can also say that the industrial sector provides practical expertise, whereas the educational sector will provide us academic rigor. And when both of them will collaborate, the effectiveness that the pharmacy course will have will be enhanced. We can also say that the collaboration will also enhance the economic growth, because the collaboration between the industry and academia will provide more job opportunities for the students, which will in return produce more revenue and hence help with the economic growth. We can also say that India ranks 40th among 132 countries in case of the Global Innovation Rank according to WIPO. So with the help of the collaboration between industry and academia, I feel like the innovation index of India will also increase. So the Pharmacy Council of India has been taking greater initiative to gather perspective from various stakeholders in order for the implementation of this theme, which is the leveraging synergy between the industry and the academia. So I think there are many persuasive arguments when we come for the implementation of this theme. So I think the first persuasive argument according to me will be that the industrial sector and the academic sector together, they stand to gain from their resources. But when they will be combined, their effectiveness will increase more. And I think the most persuasive argument will be that because of the collaboration between the industry and academia, the level or the quality of the graduates that pharmacy course will produce will boost. So we will produce better pharmacists, and I think the collaboration will also increase the amount of opportunities that will arise for the pharmacy graduate, and that will increase the effectiveness and also the value of the pharmacy course. So as my friend already said, that in our course we have a 150-hour industrial training, and from personal experience I would like to say that the things that I got to learn from being practically in the industry are very different from what I have been learning in my classroom. So I think that with this new educational policy of the multidisciplinary policy, I think that we should include more such things like more industrial trainings, more visits and more workshops, so that students will learn from both the fields and together they can enhance their own effectiveness. So in conclusion, I'd like to say that let us navigate through the dynamics of the healthcare, and let us harness the potential that synergism has and make pharmacy a better course and make us pharmacists more valuable. So thank you. Have a nice day ahead.
Next we have Manjaya Basumatari, B Pharmacy, 8th semester.
A very warm and pleasant morning to one and all present here, honorable judges, respected teachers, delegates, and to all my dear friends. Today, I, Manjaya Basumata, is here on this auspicious occasion of the National Pharmacy Education Day to share a short speech on the topic Leveraging Synergism, Industry-Academia Partnership for the Implementation of National Education Policy. The bridge between theory and practice is built upon the strong synergy between practice and industry. They are the catalyst for transformative innovations and technological advancement. A wise man once said, when industry and academia join forces, they create a fertile field where synergism blooms, uplifting breakthroughs that shape the world. It was in 2023 when the Pharmacy Council of India, under its patronage, celebrated the Professor Mahadev Lal Shaw's 121st birth anniversary as Pharma Anveshan at New Delhi on March 6. And this year too, we are privileged to be able to celebrate this auspicious event under the theme Leveraging Synergism, Industry-Academia Partnership for the Implementation of National Education Policy. The PCI, that is the Pharmacy Council of India, recognizing the immense potential of our nation, has taken this significant initiative. And then, in this initiative, it aims to create a platform for all the academic research to witness there and then collaborate their innovations and ideas with the world. This initiative is not only based on recognition, but also about fostering innovations and encouraging more minds to create a better field in the pharmacy department. This year's theme perfectly aligns to meet the celebration and to celebrate the knowledge of the researchers, academicians, and the industry professionals in the world of development. The National Education Policy, Education Policy calculated a new rules along with PCI, and the PCI is soon to operate the new curriculum activities that in the BPharm decrees. Dr. Yul, the chairman of Pharmacy Council of India, in his recent speech said that the new generations, to meet the new generations in this pharmacy, in the development world, there are many new generative innovations that has been created with the new education policy. Our India, our nation, in spite of having immense potential in this industrial field, could only rank 4% in the global growth rate. So to eradicate this gap, the national education policy has been redefined. And all prominently, Professor Mahadev Lal Shroff should be thanked and remembered as he shaped the pharmacy department in a right position. So, there's a great saying that goes by, great achievements build a monument, which shall endure under the sun grows cold. So the very same is applicable for all the great deeds and contributions of Professor Mahadev Lal Shroff. So, before concluding my speech, I would like to share a short poem on the life of Mahadev Lal Shroff. In the chronicles of industry, a name renowned, Professor M.L. Shroff, with his vision profound. A titan of healthcare, his journey unfolds. In the tapestry of achievements, his story molds. From humble beginnings, he dared to dream. From UCB India, his legacy began. A beacon of excellence, a visionary plan. In the great achievements, his achievements stand tall. In the Professor M.L. Shroff, a name we revere, in the hearts forever in our near. With this, I would like to conclude. Thank you.
Next we have Sonali Das, D Pharmacy, first year.
I am excited for this opportunity to speak in front of you on the occasion of National Pharmacy Education Day. Today I am here to discuss the power of leveraging synergism. So synergism is the concept of combining individual components together holds potential across various aspects of our personal and professional lives. So today we'll know about the collaboration between academic and industry. Can these two entities go hand in hand to better education? And should such collaboration be implemented in our education system? These questions are of paramount importance in shaping the future of our students and workforce they will enter. Academic and industry each have unique strengths and perspectives, where academic focus on research, theory, and critical thinking provides the foundational knowledge that forms the base of the education, whereas industry brings practical experience, real-world application, and the evolving demand of the job market. The fusion of these two can truly enrich education and the students for the challenges and opportunities of modern world. Imagine a scenario where these two join, real-world problems and applications, where students engage hands-on projects, collaborating with industry professionals, and gaining awareness on the current industry practices. This dynamic not only enhances learning but also cultivates the skill and mindset of the student. So this can bridge the difference between this can bridge the gap between academic and industry by joining educational programs with industry needs and trends. So, implementing such collaboration requires collaborative efforts from both academic and industry, as well as support from educational institution and industry. In conclusion, I would like to say that the collaboration between academic and industry is important for the students. So, thank you.
Have Rahul Sahu, D Pharmacy, first year.
A warm good morning to all the respected teachers, judges, my dear classmates and seniors. My name is Rahul Sahu. I am from D Pharmacy, first year, Royal School of Pharmacy. Since I only got few minutes to present my speech, I just want to thank everyone present here for having me here on the occasion of National Pharmacy Education Day. So today's topic about my speech is leveraging synergism, industries and academic partnership for the implementation of national education policy. So at first I just want to say what is leveraging synergism? It means combining two or more highly complementary entities or businesses together where they make more greater effect than they could individually. So for that, I just go through so many articles and pages, but want to make it so simple that everyone present here can understand it easily. So there are certain points where the partnership between industries and academics are important for the implementation of national education policy. At first, it provides a real-world application of knowledge. Like we know in industries, it's mainly based upon practical skills, real-world experience, real-world problems, and basic knowledge about the rapidly changing job market. Or in academics, we study about theoretical knowledge, academic learnings, and it mainly focus on the idea of research and development. So partnership between these two provide students with opportunity of hands-on experience through internship and apprenticeship, or at the same time it's provide students they could apply their theoretical knowledge in the real world scenarios and also prepare them for professional challenges. And now it also builds a bridge to fulfill the skill gaps. Like we know in education it is so hard to fulfill the requirements which is needed by the industries. So the partnership between these two provide students necessary support through which they can build up all those activities, problem solving abilities, and they can also the partnership build entrepreneurial and innovational mindset within the students. Entrepreneurial mindset in the students are a crucial aspect according to national education policy. So industrial collaboration enables students to build up entrepreneurial mindset. Also it provides necessary supports to students, academic learners and innovational hubs within the institute level about entrepreneurship and problem solving ability. It also helps in research and development collaboration, joint programs encourages students and industrial experts about exchanging their ideas, expertise and resources which can positively impact both the fields, industries as well as academics. In conclusion, I can say that leveraging the synergism between industries and academics are not only important but also very much crucial for successful implementation of national education policy, cause it not only addresses the skill gaps but also provide real-world application of knowledge. It provides students to build an entrepreneurial and innovational mindset and also enhance research and development collaboration within the institute. So now it's just end. I just want to thank everyone who's been patiently listening and just being a fabulous audience. Thank you.
Next we have Kankan Kumar Kashyap, D Pharmacy, second year.
Namaskar. A warm welcome to all of you, respected judges, respected faculty members, and my dear student friends. I am Kankan Kumar Kashyap, student of Diploma Pharmacy, second year. On the occasion of National Pharmacy Education Day, I proudly thank Mr. M.L. Shroff for his outstanding contribution to pharmacy education. For Pharma Anveshan 2024, the theme is leveraging synergism, industry academia partnership for implementation of national education policy. As you know, India is a developing country. For Indian economical growth, the industry sector is very much important. As you know, India is the pharma hub of world. Means India is known as the pharmacy of world. In Indian context, the economical growth of pharmaceutical industry is approximately $50 billion. So the government is trying to target the fulfill $130 billion up to 2030. And most of our India is the largest producer of generic medicine. India supplies generic medicine up to 200 countries in the world. Moreover, 45% of generic medicine utilized in USA and 25% of generic medicine utilized in United Kingdom are exported from India. So in this context, synergism between industry and academia is very much important to accelerate the growth rate. Now the important question is how synergism can be done. For this context, the implementation of national education policy is very much important. National education policy emphasizes on skill development. Moreover, quality indication in terms of research, entrepreneurship, and innovation. So, national education policy have set some goals and some initiation to regulate the national education policy, like simplification of regulatory structures, a graded economy, a graded academy, and moreover accreditation in terms of higher educational studies, and given liberty them to give the frame and structure of their courses according to the industrial sector. Moreover, introduction of skill labs to school students in local collaboration of local industries, and moreover polytechnics and business houses. In higher education, collaboration with IITs, IIMs, moreover industries, and they have a given provision for internship, and summer training. Moreover, they will be having the industry-oriented job skills. There is a gap in government institution and private institution. The foundation of moreover, to reduce the gap, the National Research Foundation has taken initiatives and having funding to regulating for private institutions, given opportunity of private institutions to utilize the research equipments and to participate in research and development for pharma industries. Most importantly, for skill development, the Skill Development Committee of India has taken initiation through Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship, Kushal Vikas Yojana. Moreover, the autonomous bodies like Pharmacy Council of India, Medical Council of India has given full authority and freedom to make their curriculum according to internship and practical knowledge-based theoretical. Moreover, Government of India has permitted private sector pharmaceutical industry like Cipla, Sun Pharma, Ranbaxy, with collaboration with public sector research and other industries like NIPAR, IIMs, AIMS. As a result, we can see the significant development in research and development, new drug discovery, implementation of artificial intelligence, establishment of new industries, and moreover, in case of sales, marketing, and export of medicines will be very much effective. So, national education policy mostly emphasizes on the quality education, innovation, and to produce skilled human resources to build the nation with prosperity. So, joining with hands, we as a pharmacist and we are as a pharma professionals, we can say that by application of national education policy, India will be the global power in the segment of pharmaceutical industry. Thank you. Jai Hind.
We have the last competitor for today's allocation competition, Rezaul Karim, Diploma, second year.
Good morning, everyone. Respected judges, teachers, my seniors, my friends, and my juniors. I am Rezaul Karim, and student of Diploma Pharmacy second year. Stand before you to deliver a speech on National Pharmacy Education Day, a day which is dedicated to the significance and importance of the education of pharmacy, which has been the pivotal role in the. I think my voice is not clear. It's not going in the last. Which has been the significance and importance in the sector. On the birth anniversary of Professor Mahadev Lal Shroff, which has been the role model for our pharmacy, and who have been introduced the pharmacy education in India for the betterment of pharmacy and play a pivotal role. From medicating patients and doing medication counseling, pharmacists has been strength to the healthcare system. To this year theme, that is leveraging synergism in industry and academic partnership for the implementation of national education policy. So let us understand what is leveraging synergism. It means a combination which will be more effective. For example, we will be more suitable like paracetamol and ibuprofen, which will be more efficacy, which will have more efficacy for the pain management. And so it refers to the combination and strength of the industry and academic, which will build the practical and theoretical gap which will build a practical and theoretical gap for the industry and academic sector, which we will have more knowledge and experience to face the real world problems, in which we will be doing the jobs for more suitable. So some of the key points I would like to highlight: enhance research. By enhance research, that will be from the what I will say, from academic and industry research, we can produce new products and new processes and new technologies. Enhanced probability will be more that we will face the real world challenge. NEP promotes that the outcome based education, which will be more relevant, and student will have much experience and knowledges, so that they have the skill. According to the World Economic Forum, 53% of the students have moved to the soft skills. So as because of the lack of soft skill, they are not getting the jobs. There will be vocational skill also required. Then technology analysis. There are new advancement of technology is coming, like using of AIs and new instrument in the industry. So they will be learning with the help of industry collaboration. The student can learn the use of new technologies and what is going in the real world, so they can manage the problem, manage the manage the industry. Then the next point I will like to say that faculty development, that the faculty should be updated with the knowledge which has been going present. That NEP 2020 says that the students should also have the do the internship, and like B Pharmacy have 150 hours and D Pharmacy have 300 hours of hospital and industry training respectively. So they should be indulged in this, and they should be do more effectively and alternative way, so they can be more experienced. And this should be included NEP also promote the research and development cell, as we have Royal Global University already have, and the incubation center as we are also having. So the last one is the forcement of intradisciplinary research. So we should be having by combining all these, we can make a better ecosystem which will be creating more jobs and will be effective. By the end of 2027, there will be 63 million jobs will be created. So, and 83 million jobs will be eliminated. So essential skill will be necessary to work in the field, like 83 millions are cutting, so we need to manage there. And 59% of new technologies will be coming, and 55% of advancement digitalization will be there. So we need to be well prepared. With all this, with this I conclude my speech. Thank you everyone.